let's go to Facebook and let's see if I can show you what goes on. So there's two ways you can do this. So let's just think. That's a good one. That'll do. Clarins. That'll get us where we want to go to. There's two ways that you can do this. Way number one is you can act like the big brands act. And you can see here that what the big brands do is they set up a page for each individual area. All right? They set up a page for each individual area. So Clarins Australia, Clarins Thailand, yada, yada, yada. All right, so that's what the big brands do. They have their separate pages. Consider doing that. Now, if you don't want to do that, instead, what you can do, let's just go to Clarins in general. What you can do instead, so this is Clarins Portugal, is, let's see if they're doing it. So I'm just going to click on this link. So they've promoted the product. It's an anti-cellulite product. What Clarins sells with the link just here, and it's a bit.ly link, all right? Now that bit.ly link has taken me to the international Portugal website where I can now go and buy my Clarins cellulite cream, and that's a very nice website. What a beautiful site. I can get my Clarins cellulite cream, okay? Oops. Now, there is another way that you can do it. So, this link here, what we're going to do is we're going to come back up here, paste that in. I'm going to put a plus next to it. You can do this with all links, by the way. Works every time. You put a plus after it, click on it, and now what will happen is it will take you to the bit.ly site, and you can see how many people have clicked on the link and when they've clicked. All right. Now, if I was logged in, I'd see more information as well, but I'm not logged in, so that's why I can see. So you can go and do competitive research, which is cool. So that's tip number one, competitive research. You put the plus sign like that after the bit.ly link. But instead of doing that and having the separate website or social media page, what you can do instead is send them to a link that's something called a IP geo-targeter. Now, what that means is the website where you send them to acts as an intermediary website, and then depending on where they are based in the world, based on their IP address, it will then forward them on seamlessly. They won't even know this is happening. It just happens in the background. They will then forward them on seamlessly to their closest website, Now, my preference is to do it like I've just shown you with Clarins, where you do a page for each place, all right? That's my preference. However, if you don't want to do it that way, and instead you want to use this way that I've just outlined to you, then you can use geo-targetly, all right? And this will do exactly what I've just said. So it puts up a link, a little bit like this bit.ly link, and what happens when they click on it, behind the scenes, it happens super fast. They won't even know it's happening. The software will work out whereabouts in the world they are and then automatically send them to the right website based on where they're located. And of course, you set up that initially, like, or if they're in Portugal, then I want them to go to the European site. If they're in Australia, I want them to go to amazon.com.au. If they're in the USA, they're going to go to amazon.com, yada, yada, yada. You set all that up, all right? So that's two ways of it working. For me, again, just to be clear, I favor the former rather than the latter because it's just cleaner. All right? Hey, thanks so much for watching that video, and I hope that you got some massive value from it. Before you go, do you live in Australia? If you do, this is for you. Would you like to learn how to sell things on Amazon here in Australia? Would you like to know what sells really, really well and what sells for the maximum amount of profit? Would you like to know where you can source those products from, whether that be in China or here in Australia, and how to source them so you pay bottom dollar and get maximum value for what you're doing? If you do, please subscribe to my channel and like this video, and you'll learn that and much more. It's the exact same information that people like Jeff from New South Wales have used to make $45,000 a month on Amazon, that Sue, who's from the sunny coast, has used to purchase herself a brand spankly BMW every single year as a result of her e-commerce business, and the lovely Kate from Bowral in New South Wales has used to make $32,000 a year on a month, not a year, a month on Amazon, and indeed Anthony, who makes $15,000 a month on Amazon, selling, as he puts it, odds and sods. If you'd like to learn the exact same information that they use to maximize their profits for their Amazon businesses, subscribe to this video, like my channel, post below if you want me to teach you something. Okay, I'm out of here. Speak to you soon. Bye. Subscribe. Do it now.